It's hard to imagine. A beloved pet vanishes, and what happened next has an entire community on edge.
The how and why this dog died raises questions about the safety of other animals in the area. News Channel 5's Nick Barris is here with the exclusive story, begging the question, what type of person would do something like this?
And we have a warning. Some of the images here are graphic.
There are now much tougher laws for deliberate animal abuse here in the state of Tennessee for prosecution in the courts, and what you're about to see appears to be a clear-cut case of exactly that type of abuse.
He was laying here and this direction with his face towards the road.
At first she thought a dog had been hit by a car along Stewart's Ferry Pike in Mount Juliet. Then she looked closer. The legs were bound with twine and a strap crossed the torso. There were rash burns, tire tracks in the grass, and evidence the twine snapped when hitting a street sign.
I was outraged.
She concluded someone dragged the dog to its death behind a car. She asked that we not show her face.
Because my husband said, if someone's sick enough to do this to an animal, I don't want your face on the news.
The graphic photos were posted on Facebook. Only then did a local family finally discover what happened to their dog, Gilly.
Kind of tough seeing the pictures. I mean, you know.
The father was too distraught to talk on camera.
Somebody picked him up with the intention of hurting him, I guess, because if they didn't, they would have called the number on the tag.
Gilly did have an ID collar. Sometimes he'd wander out of the yard, but he always came back. This time, he didn't, and then was found tied up, his collar missing. The Wilson County Sheriff's Department is aware of the case.
Of course we take it seriously. We all have dogs, cats, pets.
Neighbors in the area now fear for their own pets.
So at this point, we don't have any answers.
But they know anyone sick enough to do something like this once could do it again. The hope is that tips help lead sheriff's deputies to the person responsible and that they end up here before a judge to face animal abuse charges. In Wilson County, Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Nick, thank you. The family just learned the fate of their dog and have not officially filed a criminal report. The sheriff and county animal control, they stand ready to investigate. The key will be getting tips from the public.